विश्वोत्पत्तये तापत्रय विनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नुमः। यं प्रव्रजन्तमनुपेतमपेतकृत्यं द्वैपायनो विरहकातराजुहाव पुत्रेति तन्मयतया तरवोऽभिनेदुः तं सर्वभूतहृदयं मुनिमानतोऽस्मि। ॐ श्रीमात्रे नमः। हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ॐ। हरिः ॐ everybody. Today, by God's grace, we are going to do the Bhagavatha sapthaham Mahayajna. We are starting today, the occasion of Sri Krishna Janmashtami. So now, we said Bhagavata saptaha, 2 words are there. Saptaha means 7 days. Then in the itinerary, it says 8 days. You might have a question. You said 7 days, saptaha, then why 8 days? See, that 8th day, the first day is for Bhagavata Mahatmyam, to enter the glory of the Mahatmyam. That's what we are going to see in the first session now. And then we enter into Bhagavatam. So for Bhagavatam is done in 7 days. So that's why we are doing the Mahatmyam today, Bhagavata Mahatmyam. This is in Padma Puranantargata Bhagavatam. Padma Puranantargata Bhagavatam. Bhakti Chetane Bhagavatam. See, why do we need to listen to Bhagavatam? For Bhakti, by Bhakti, 2 ways. First, we listen for Bhakti, to develop Bhakti. Later, with Bhakti, we listen to Bhagavatam. And then let us see what is the Bhagavatam. Bhagavat Katha or Bhagavat Rupa, Leela, Guna, Tattvam. Everything is explained and whole thing is mantram. Bhagavatam is mantram. And Bhagavata Katha, devotees' kathas are also explained. How they interacted with Bhagavan, how they did the puja, how they did the tapas, all those to increase our devotion. That is why Bhagavatam is utmost Shastram. Veda Shastram, Bhagavatam means. So that is the most enchanting Krishna Katha we are going to enter. But Krishna Katha does not come until 10th canto. Why do we need to listen all these 9 cantos? That is the secret here. To know about Krishna, it's not easy. Krishna Tattvam is not easy. That is why we need purification of mind. Chitta Shuddhi and Chitta Ekagrata. Both are required. All these 9 cantos are for that. Chitta Shuddhi and Chitta Ekagrata. That is why we need to listen all 9 to know about Sri Krishna Tattvam, to merge into Bhagavan Sri Krishna. Now let us see what do we expect, what do we have in Bhagavatam. Bhagavatam has 12 cantos, and 18,000 shlokas. Don't worry, we are not going to, we'll take up the essence, 18,000 shlokas. And then 335 adhyayas means chapters, 335 chapters. And letters, aksharas, 5,76,000. 5,76,000 letters. Each letter is Vishnu Paramatma. That is why each letter is mantram. Each letter is Sakshatu Vishnu Bhagavan. That is why Bhagavatam is such a great text. So with this introduction, we are going to enter the Mahatmyam. And then what does it do? Hrut Karna Rasayanaha means for our ears, it gives the Amrutam nectar and give the enjoyment to our nectar, our ears, and then goes into our heart. That happiness, that enjoyment, that Rupam, Leela, Gunam, all of them enter into our heart. In our heart, we see Sri Krishna Paramatma. He is already there, but we become to experience him. Gocharamavtadu. Already Hrudayamlo unnavadu Gocharamavtadu. Adi cheptunnaru kada. So now, first we have to do the prarthana. Satchidananda Rupaya Vishvotpatyadi Hetave Tapatraya Vinashaya Sri Krishnaya Vayam Numaha. ఈ శ్రీకృష్ణన కొరకు నమస్కారం ఫస్ట్. హూ ఈస్ శ్రీకృష్ణ? సచ్చిదానంద రూపాయ, సత్ చిత్ ఆనందం, that is his swarupam, his nature. See, Paramatma has always two lakshanas, two characteristics. One is swarupa lakshanam, another one is tatastha lakshanam. Swarupa lakshanam means that is his absolute nature, that is Satchit Ananda Rupam, existence, consciousness and bliss. Vishvotpatyadi hetave, that is the tatastha lakshanam. To do something with his own desire, with his own maya power, he takes up this form or whatever, that rupam, namam, all that, with his own power. The power does not come from outside. With his own power, with his own desire, sankalpa matram cheta, that is called tatastha lakshanam. It comes and goes. That is why the Vishvotpatyadi hetave, he is the cause for whole universe. Everything came from him. Srushti sthiti laya, all this creation, sustenance and dissolution, everything is the cause is Sri Krishna Paramatma, Parabrahma Paramatma. To that Parabrahma Paramatma namaskaram. And what does he do? Then why do we need to do? We need the results. The results is tapatraya vinashaya, to remover of all tapas. Tapas means what? The root cause is papam, sins and sinful tendencies. Because of that, we get tapam. Tapam means agitation. There are three types of tapam. Our scriptures talk about it. Shariraka, Manasika, Vachika in individual way. And then Adi Daivika, Adi Bhautika, Adhyatmika. They are the tapas. That is why we say Shanti, Shanti, Shanti 3 times. Don't think our pravachanam ended just starting. That's why we say Shanti 2 times. Adi Daivika, Adi Bhautika, Adhyatmika tapas, all remover of all that. To that Paramatma, salutations, namaskaram. And then now, this is the Mahatmyam Prardhana Shlokas. Later on, we will take up the Bhagavata Prardhana Shlokas, Mangalacharanam. Later, today, right now, this session, we are going to do only Mahatmyam. This is Padma Purana Antargata Mahatmyam. Yam pravrajantamapeta krutyam dvaipayano virahakatarajuhava putreti tanmayataya taravobhineduhu tam sarvabhuta hrudayam munimanatosmi. So, to that sarvabhuta hrudayam munimanatosmi means that is Shuka Maharshi. Shuka Maharshi is the self of all, because he is Atma Jnana Atmaradhi. He is a knower of self. Brahma Vidya Swarupudu. He knows the self. Brahma Jnani. So that's why he revels in everybody's heart. He is in everybody. He revels in everybody's heart. So that is to that Muni I am salutating, because Shuka Maharshi is the main source who taught Parikshit Maharaja. With that, Parikshit Maharaj attained in 7 days. He attained mukti. So that after salutations, he is explaining the greatness of who is that Shuka Maharshi. We need to know. Yam pravrajanta manupeta mapeta krutyam. He is walking alone in the forest, walking alone with the forest, and nothing to be gained or nothing to achieved with karmas. Krutakrityaha. There is no actions to be done for him. Krutakrityaha. Then to that Shuka Maharshi, who is calling, somebody is calling him. Who is that? Dvaipayanaha means none other than our Vyasa Maharshi. Shuka Maharshi is Vyasa Maharshi's Bhagavan's son. Vyasa Bhagavan's son is Shuka Maharshi. So Vyasa Maharshi, father is calling his son, oh Putra, hey son. That's why with leaving him, because he's leaving, he's feeling kind of lost, because only son, he's leaving. That's why he's kind of agitated. That's why he's calling, hey Putra, hey Putra. Then all the taravobhineduhu, putreti tanmayataya taravobhineduhu. Tarava means all the trees. Our trees also resounding as though they are replying to the Vyasa Bhagavan. They are because he is self of all. The self is in trees and self is in Shuka Maharshi. That same self is in these trees. That's why, as though they are replying, that's the greatness of Shuka Maharshi. He's Brahmajnani, Atmajnani, and greatest one. And to prove his greatness, they tell you a small story. I will tell you a small story. One time, Shuka Maharshi is walking on the bank of the river, and all the Devatastris and Apsarasas, they are taking a dip in that water. And then when Shuka Maharshi is walking, they did not feel ashamed or anything. They were just happily taking bath. Behind him, Vyasa Maharshi, his father, is coming. And then they all covered themselves up with their own cloth. Then Vyasa Maharshi was wondering, my son was very young and charming. They were happy and freely they were doing what they were supposed to do. When I entered, they covered them with themselves. What is the reason? He could not stand. Then he asked them, the Devatastris, then they explained to him, your son sees no difference at all between men and women. He sees everything as self, everything as consciousness, everything as Chaitanyam, everything as Brahman. He has Brahma Drishti. That is the greatness of Shuka Maharshi. That is the great your son is. Then father was very happy. So that is and then he stays only Godohana Matram, means the milking the cow, how long it takes, that much time he stays in people's house at any place. Let us say 10 minutes at the most. That's all he stays, and he goes away. Whatever we need to do within that 10 minutes. Milking the cow, how long it takes, that much time he stays in at one place. Anything to offer him to do anything, seva, we have to do in that much time only. That is the Shuka, that great is Shuka Maharshi. So to that Muni Manatosmi, Hrudayam, Sarva Bhuta Hrudayam, envelopper of everybody. So that's the Shuka Maharshi's salutations. And then now this Mahatmyam, we are going to see two stories. Before we enter two stories, I'm going to explain the surroundings, where it happened, how it happened, who asked this question, to tell the story, and all that we are going to see. Naimishe Sutamasinam Abhibhajya Mahamatim Kathamrutarasasvada Kushalaha Shaunako Abravit. Here in Naimisharanyam, that's abode of Vishnu Bhagavan. Naimisharanyam, even it is still there near Lucknow. It takes 2-hour drive or 1-hour flight, like that. Naimisharanyam, that is the holiest place. Still it is not, Kali entered, it did not enter. So I hope it stays that way. Naimisharanyam, Suta Maharshi sat in his Sukham Asinam, in his Asanam, he sat. There, he is also Mahamatim, great Muni. Suta Maharshi is the great Muni. To that Mahamuni, Shaunaka Maharshi came. All the Munis came to did the pranams to Suta Maharshi. Who is Shaunaka? He is also great soul. Everybody is great souls here. Kathamrita Rasasvada Kushalaha. He also enjoys all these kathas, Purana Katha, Bhagavatha Katha, all of them. And then he asked Suta Maharshi to explain, to say in detail. So that's why Shaunaka Maharshi is the great listener. See, these qualities we need to acquire. That is why they tell these Puranas give us the hints, which not only listening, we have to take home points. Shaunaka Maharshi is the great listener, and Suta Maharshi is the great Vakta, speaker. Then Hrutkarna Rasayanaha, giver to enchanting for our ears and Hrudaya, both. They do both. So that is what, and that's why they ask the question. Please, oh Mahatma, you are encyclopedia of knowledge, embodiment of knowledge, filled with the knowledge. And then please tell us that your jnanam is aparam and antulenidi, aparamo and antulenidi. please tell us what is good for whole humanity. See, our rishis are very compassionate. They ask the question for everybody, benefit of everybody, all humankind, how to uplift humankind, humanity. For us, we ask only for ourselves. For rishis and munis are very compassionate. How to uplift the human nature, how to uplift the society. That's what their goal is. So please tell us, Sarabhutamaina Katha, and then Amrita Swarupamu, that Katha, please tell us. And then, like that, he has some questions. Then, Bhakti Jnana Viragapto, Viveko Varthate Mahan, Maya Moha Nirasascha, Vaishnava Kriyate Katham. Vaishnavaha means devotees. In Bhagavatam, they use the word Vaishnavaha. All devotees, we are all devotees. We are all Vaishnavaha. So for them, who is already have the Bhakti Jnana Vairagyam, they already have it. But how to increase the Vivekam? What is real and what is Atma Anatma Vivekam? What is real and what is unreal? Vivekam, how do they increase the Vivekam? And then how do they remove that Maya? Because Maya, people are filled with this Maya. Maya can take away like that. Even listening, we fall, sleep comes. While listening only, that especially Satkatha, if sleep comes, that is power of Maya. That is the Maya. That is the Maya. So, remover of that Maya. How do they, what is the solution? What do we need to do? That is one question. And then, how do we instill the devotion? Iha kore kalau prayo jivas-cha-suram, jivas-cha-suratam gataha klesha-krantasya tasyeva shodhane kim parayanam. In this Kali Yuga, people are filled with negative tendencies, asuri pravrutti. And then always affliction, sorrow, dukkham, always dukkham. No matter how much they have, no contentment, no happiness. And then how to purify their mind? What is the gati? What do they need to do? How to instill the positivity? How to increase their bhakti? What do we need to do in this Kali Yugam? That is the another question. And then Shreyasam yad bhavet Shreyaha Pavananam cha pavanam Krishna praptikaram Shashvat sadhanam tadvadadhuna. Shreyas, what is the best of the best for the humanity? Something are good. We all know we have to stay positive, stay divine, connected to the Paramatma, Ahimsa, Satyam, all those. But then all of them are best. But in the best of the best, tell us what is the best of the best. Pavananam cha pavanam, purifier of the purifier, the best, tell us. And Krishna praptikaram shashvat sadhanam, to attain Paramatma, Sri Krishna, that sadhanam, permanent solution. Please give us that permanent solution. How do you attain Devadi Devadu, Sri Krishna Paramatma? So all these, he is asking for humanity, for all of us. And then listening to these questions, Suta Maharshi was very pleased. So, and then he is replying, Sarva Siddhanta Nishpannam Samsara Bhayanashanam. I am very pleased, O Shaunaka Maharshi. I am going to give you the principle, essence of all Shastras. Sarva Siddhanta Saram, essence of all Shastras. And then Samsara Bhayanashanam, remover of fear of samsara, all these fears. And then Janana Marana, all this birth, death cycle, all this is called samsaram. All these afflictions, sorrows, difficulties, everything is called samsaram. I'm going to give you the solution. That is listening to Bhagavatam. I have to keep on telling that is why you develop the connection. Why he's saying. So I'm going to give you Bhaktyoga Vardhanam Macha Yacha Krishna Santosha Hetukam. And then Bhakti will develop, Bhakti will improve. And then Krishna Santosha Hetukam, to develop the devotion for the bhakti for Sri Krishna Paramatma. That also I will tell you in detail. That is none other than Srimad Bhagavatam Shastram Kalau Kirena Bhashitam. In Kali Yuga, Bhagavatam alone is the solution. That is all essence of all Shastras. In Kali Yugam, Kalau Kirena Bhashitam. Kali Yugam, Bhagavatam is the only solution that is filled with Krishna Katha. That is the solution. That is the Bhakti, Mukti and Vairagyam, and slowly it takes us to Mukti. And Samsara Bhayanashanam, all these, Bhagavatam is the solution. And then this is the Aushadam, to purifier of the mind. That is the medicine. And with the Punya Karma alone, you happen to listen to this Bhagavatam. What is the requirement? Punya Karma. Janmantare bhavet punyam tada Bhagavatam labhet. With a lot of Punya Karma, even to listening to Bhagavatam, we need a lot of Punya Karma. That is the only way you get to listen to Bhagavatam. And then this Bhagavatam, even Devatas will not get it. That is the greatness of Bhagavatam. And in this Bhagavatam, who Parikshit Maharaju heard from Shuka Maharshi in 7 days and attained Mukti. So that is the greatness of Bhagavatam, and I'm going to teach you. That is the only solution. I'm giving you the Mahatmya. And then Brahmaji also heard, whenever the satsangam comes, all devatas, we'll see this later. And Brahmaji, when he heard this, he had the doubt. Doubt means for us to clarify, not for them. They don't have doubt. And then he brought the trasu, the balance. And then balance, you all know, it is like this, and the 2 plates are there. And he brought it, and he kept all sadhanas in one plate, and Bhagavatam in one book. As soon as he put Bhagavatam and these sadhanas, sadhanas started to going up, because they are all light. Bhagavatam stayed the same way, because that is the highest one. That is the most, we have to listen to, filled with Bhagavati, most important. That is why Bhagavatam. Then how do we listen? Saptaha Vidhanam. That is a definite moksham. You can listen Bhagavatam every day, but the Bhagavatam is the Saptaha Vidhanam. The process is also, that is why Bhagavata Sapthaham is done very, very frequently, and Maharshis, then they feel their life is fulfilled with the Bhagavata Sapthaham. Saptahena Srutam Chaitat Sarvadha Muktidayakam Sanakajay Pura Proktam Naradaya Daya Paraihi Naradaya Daya Paraihi. Saptahena, in Saptaha format, Sarvadha Muktidayakam, always gives the Mukti. I'm not saying, the Suta Maharshi is saying to Shaunaka Maharshi. And then, see, this Saptaham, who has done? Sanakadi Maharshis has done Saptaham to Narada Maharshi. So now I have to give you the little bit of parampara, Guru parampara, because it comes later also, in between also, we're going to take up this. First one is Vishnu Bhagavan directly taught to Brahmaji, the creator. Brahmaji taught to Narada Maharshi, to his son. Narada Maharshi taught to Vyasa Bhagavan. Vyasa Bhagavan taught to his own son, Shuka Maharshi. Through Shuka Maharshi taught to Parikshit Maharaj. And through Shuka Maharshi, Suta Maharshi has heard, and then he propagated. Suta Maharshi propagated, is the Prachara Karta, is Suta Maharshi. Mainly Prachara Karta is Suta Maharshi. He told everybody in so many places and so many times. So Pravachana Karta, main Pravachana Karta is Shuka Maharshi. Prachara Karta is Suta Mahamuni for all Puranas. That is what Veda Vyasa Maharshi did. He assigned Roma Maharshi to Pracharam, to give it to everybody, all Puranas. That Roma Maharshi's his son is Suta Maharshi. So that is the background. And now we will take up the two stories. Now we have to see the how Narada Maharshi heard it. All this we are going to see. First story is Narada Maharshi's story, where he heard, how he heard, all that we are going to see. See, Kali is about to enter, almost entered. So now Kali Yuga, that time, Narada Maharshi is roaming around, traveling all over the Punya Kshetras and everywhere. Ganga, the Kashi, Rameshwaram, Srirangam, and Arunachalam, Haridwar, all Nasik, all the Punya Kshetras, and observing people. And then he noticed people in Kali Yuga, people do not have Sukha, Shanti, and Santosham. They are always in kind of in affliction, depressed. None of the faces are lighting with the knowledge. Sukha, Santosham, Nasti. And that's why Satyam Nasti Tapashaucham Dayadanam Navidyate Udaram Bharino Jivaha Varakaha Kutabhashinaha. He is telling there is no Satyam, Tapaha, Shaucham, inner and outer purity. Nothing is there. Daya, compassion, and then Dhanam, charity. No, nothing. I don't see anything. People are doing only two things. What? Udaram Bharano Jivaha. Always how to cook and how to eat, what to eat, when to eat. Always three things: entertainment, enjoy eating, and spending their time acquiring all this for eating Udara Bharanam, to fill the stomach. That is how they are spending their time. And Kuta Bhashinaha, always unnecessary talking on other people, are talking on worldly things, and spreading around the gossip. It is called gossip, spreading around the everything, especially now, even easier with smartphones. Even before, this is a long time ago, Kali Yuga, it's there even before. So that is what they are spending. So like that, Narada observed. And then slowly, he came to Yamuna Tatam, where Yamuna Nadi is there. He came there. And then he saw one lady, young lady. Two old men are lying near the young lady. Young lady, two old men are lying on the ground. That is what he saw. Then prana matrava sishulai, only the just breathing, that's all. The old people are just breathing. Then this lady, young lady, saw Narada Maharshi. Then she said, Bho bho sadhu kshanam tishta machyanta mapinashayaha. Hey sadhu purusha, oh Bhagavan, can you please remove my chinta, my fear, my affliction, my depression? Please remove this. You are the only one, because you are sadhu. I am asking you. Everybody is watching, but nobody is helping her. Kali Yuga Lakshanam. Everybody sees people are suffering. Any accidents, they take pictures and post it on YouTube, but nobody really is complaining. We see that it happened in front of eyes. We hear in news. So that is why, that is how people are. Then Narada Maharshi paid attention, observed, because he is the great Muni. And then Narada Maharshi asked this lady, Oh Mata, who are you? Who are these two? You look young, but these two are old. Then the lady is explaining, I am the Bhakti Mata. I am the Bhakti Devata. I am the Bhakti Mata. These two are my sons. They are Jnanam and Vairagyam. I was traveling everywhere. In Vrindavan, I was also old. All of them are old in Kali Yuga, Bhakti, Jnana, Vairagyam. But whenever we were traveling, In Vrindavanam, I became young again because Vrindavanam is Krishna Kathasthanam. Vrindavanam is filled with bhakti. Vrindavanam, everybody says, hey Radhe, 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 hey Krishna, hey Krishna, hey Krishna. They say more Radha than Krishna. Hey Radhe, Radhe. Bhagavatam, Radha Namam is not mentioned, but Radha is included in this Bhagavatam. That's what Mahatma says. Even Bhagavatam, some people say Radha Bhaktas, they say it is for Bhagavatam is only for Radha Mata. So, but anyway, so that is why it is filled with, Vrindavanam is filled with devotion, bhakti. There I became very young, but still these two, Jnanam, Vairagyam, are staying very old. That's what happened. And then Satyadi Triyuge Bodha Vairagyo Mukti Sadhakau Kalau Tu Kevala Bhaktihi Brahma Sayujya Karinim. Satyadi Triyuge. Satya, Treta Yugam, and then Dwapara Yugam. In all three yugas, Jnanam and Vairagyam is Mukti Sadhakam. That is why they were doing a lot of satsangs and all of yajnas and all that. But in Kalavtu Kevala Bhakti, in Kali Yugam, you need Bhakti alone will help. Through Bhakti alone, that Jnanam and Vairagyam will come. Slowly, slowly, Brahmacharya, Bhakti alone gives the Mukti. Bhakti alone gives Jnanam and Vairagyam. Bhakti alone gives the Mukti in Kali Yugam. For that, Bhagavatam is required, listening of Bhagavatam. Because it is Vishnu Paramatma stories. Namam, Kalau Nama Sankirtanam. Namam is enough to attain Mukti. So how easy it is, but still it is very hard in Kali Yuga to focus to mind, because they get distracted very easily, just like that. Because distractions are many in Kali Yugam. That is why great Mahatmas want to be born in Kali Yugam, because Mukti is very easy. Through Namam alone, through listening to Katha, Shravana Matrena Mukti. In other yugas, they have to work very hard, do the yajnas. For that, they have to do a lot of vratams, a lot of fasting, so much, and bring the dravyas, material. They work very hard. And dhyanam, all that they had to do. But that's why all devatas, munis, and rishis, they want to be born in Kali Yugam. Because Kali Yugam, Mukti is very easy, but very difficult to concentrate. Very hard to even say Krishna Namam, even to very hard to listen to Sri Krishna Katha. Because why? Because distractions are many. And then Hari Sharanam is the only solution. Then Bhagavan Narada Maharshi decided to Kankanam Kattukunnadu, to remove, to uplift the Bhakti and Jnanam and Vairagyam. And then he asked all Mahatmas. They said, we don't know what to do. Then he did the Harihi Sharanam. He went to Badarikashramam and did tapas. There he saw Sanaka Sanandanada Maharshis appeared in front of them. And they said, what do you want, Narada? We will help you. We are pleased with your tapas. Whenever we need a solution, we have to take refuge, take Sharanam, Hari Sharanam. Only Hari is the, not other people, not other anybody. They are also mortals. They cannot give the solution. We have to take refuge to Harihi. That is what Narada did. And then he said, Srimad Bhagavatalapaha Tat Ghoshena Bhakti Jnana Viraganam Balam Mahatum. Then with Bhagavata sapthaham, with Bhagavatam alone, this Bhakti Jnana Vairagyam, they will become very powerful, they will regain their strength. So that is why you need to arrange the Bhagavata sapthaham. Sanaka Sanandanada Muni is telling to Narada Maharshi. This is the first Bhagavata sapthaham ever happened. They told the place. in Haridwaram, near Haridwaram, there is Anandavanam. There you arrange the Bhagavata Sapthaham. And then Narada Maharshi arranged the Bhagavata Sapthaham. This happened near Haridwar and Ganga Tatam in Kartika Masam. And then whenever Bhagavat Saptaham is there, all devatas comes, all rishis, munis, Vidyadhara, Gandharva, Apsarasa, Kinnera, Kinpurusha, Chanura, Charanaru, everyone comes there. See, they gave the big list. Actually, in shlokas, they gave in a nice shlokas and whole description who came. Lot of shlokas are there. Because of the time, we cannot take up the all shlokas. This can be done in whole, in months, in detail. If you take up all 18,000 shlokas, it can be taken up like in months. Beautiful description is given. I will give you some Mahatmas. Listening to that their names, our ears get purified and mind gets purified. These all, so many of them came. Bhrigu Maharshi, Vasishta, Chavana, Gautama, Devala, Devarata, Parashurama, Vasishta, Vishwamitra, Shakala, Markandeya, Dattatreya, Pippalada, Jasa, Parashara, Jabali, Jagnu Maharshi. So many, all these Rishis and Vedas, Vedantas, Puranas, Upanishat, Mantras, Tantra, Darshanas, Nadis, rivers, Ganga, Yamuna, and Saraswati, Samasta Kshetramulu, Dandakadi, Aranyamalu, Sakala Dishalu, Parvatamalu, all Rishiganas, all of them, everyone arrived there. Then you might be wondering, Vedas, they do not have a form. They all came with the taking up the forms. All are seating, all Rishiganas one side, Devaganas one side. Such a beautiful darshan. This is all for our meditation. This Mahatmya. Just what to talk about Bhagavatam. Mahatmyam itself is so beautiful. And then Devatas did the Kanj, Shankaravam, Pushpavarsham, everybody, all of them did the Pushpavarsham. And Deva Dunduburu, all of them blowed Kanj and all the everything, Deva Dunduburu, Mogai. In that time, then Bhagavata Saptaham started by Sanaka Sanandana Maharshis. Narada Maharshi arranged, everyone was listening, even Narada Maharshi listening through them. Remember, Vishnu Bhagavan, and then Brahmaji, Narada Maharshi. So Narada Maharshi got a chance 2 times through his father Brahmaji, and second time the Sanaka Sanandana Maharshis. First, for bhakti, for all of us, for bhakti. Second time, with bhakti. For bhakti, with bhakti. So bhakti koraku, bhakti cheta. We listen to Bhagavatam. See, Bhagavatam has to be done shlokardham shlokapadam va nityam pathasva. Every day, one shlokam or half shloka has to be do parayanam pathasva every day. Read. Bhagavatam, pustakam is not a book. Sri Krishna is in Bhagavatam. Sri Krishna tells to Uddhava, he went to Vaikuntha Lokam. Then he told Uddhava, I'm not very happy here. Then even Parshadas, everybody was surprised. Why? Because I want to stay in Kali Yugam. Then they thought about the solution. In Kali Yugam, I will stay in Bhagavata book. That is where Sri Krishna Paramatma stays. That is why before starting the Bhagavata Saptaham, these are all in Mahatmyam. They do the Bhagavata Pustakam Puja, and then Sri Krishna Puja, and then the Satkaram of Bhakta, the speaker, and then give actually that is also mentioned in detail, but I'm telling you now, before you entering into the second story. And you have to send the invitations to everybody. Please come attend. Bhagavata Saptaham is happening. Please come and attend the Bhagavata Saptaham. Like that, Bhagavata Saptaham is done. And then, as soon as Narada Maharshi arranged and Bhagavata Saptaham about to start, Bhakti Mata Harshat herself entered there. How she entered? Sri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare Nadeti Namani Muhur Vadanti Narayana Vasudeva. See, at that time, Bhakti Mata became very young. Even Jnana Vairagya became very young. All of them came there, keep on saying, Hey Natha, Hey Vasudeva, Hey Narayana, Hey Sri Krishna, Hey Govinda, Hey Murare, like that. They entered there. So that is the Bhagavatam Mahatmyam. So, Bhakteshu Govinda Sarupakartri Premaikadhartri Bhavarogahantri Satvam Chatishtasya Sudhairya Samsraya Nirantaram Vaishnavamanasani. See, Bhakti Mata is embodiment of prema. That is the prema Swarupini. And always Govinda, Govinda. She says, even Vaishnavas called Bhaktas. According to Bhagavatam, Bhaktas are called Vaishnavas. She stays in Vaishnava Manasani. Bhakta Hrudayalando Bhakti Mata Muntundi. And then what does she do? Bhavaroga Hantri, remover of, destroyer of this Bhavarogam, means Janana Marana cycle, destroyer of that. And then always she stays wherever Bhagavat Katha goes, in Bhagavatula hearts. And then Krishna Priyam, see, Krishna Priyam, we need to do for Krishna Priyam. Krishna Priyam Sakala Kalmashanashanam cha Mukchaika Hetuhu Miha Bhakti Vilasakari Santah Kadhana Kamidam Pibatadarena Loke Hitirtha Parishilana Sevaya Kim. See, this one is for Bhakti, to this Bhagavatam, for to Krishna Priyam, to know about Bhagavan, Krishna Jyotanam Kosam, to know he is in our heart. And then to develop Bhakti, we need to listen to Bhagavatam. So this is the first story. This is the Mahatmyam. And then another one is Gokarnopakyanam, Upakyanam, Katha story, Gokarna Upakyanam. And then this one is, once there was a great Bhakta, Brahmana, means Nishta Garishtudu, Veda Parayana Nishta Garishtudu. His name is Atmadeva. And he's married. His wife's name is Dunduli. And he is very devoted to Bhagavan. He has only one chinta. That is, he did not have children. He always wanted children. But wife is not interested in children. Whatever, she has her own reasons anyway. And then he used to ask Sadhu Mahatmas, please bless me with the children. And one time he really begged one Sadhu. That Sadhu Purusha said, you do not have, in your Jatakam, you do not have children until 7 births. Please do not ask. If you get children, that is only Dukkha Hetu. But he would not leave. Then compassionate Sadhu gave him one fruit, Mantra Purita fruit. And then it gave it to Atmadeva and told him to give it to his wife. He went home happily and gave this fruit to his wife and told the whole story. Please eat, then we will get children. This wife, Dunduli, never wanted children anyway. She was thinking what to do. Not to, she's finding the solution. She's making a plan. She called her sister and they both did a plan. What she did, her sister told, right now I'm pregnant. What you do is, I will give my child to you and you pretend that you are pregnant. And so that's how you spend all your time. And then your husband will be happy. And then for that, you give me some money. My husband will be happy. Both husbands will be happy. We don't need to worry about anything. And then, so they got the doubt, what do we do with the fruit? This fruit, we will give it to the cow. And then problem is solved. That's what they executed the plan. And then slowly the sister delivered the baby boy. And then Atma Deva thought that is his own son. And he was very, very happy and joy. At the same time, the cow also delivered a baby boy. That baby is so pious, so beautiful, and Satpurusha, because his ears were big like cow ears, and then they said cow, and then they named Gokarna. Karna means ears. His name is Gokarna. And both of them are growing this name. His name is Dundukari. Very mischievous, very naughty, not do anything satsanga. He doesn't like satsanga, nothing. On the contrary, this Gokarna is very much interested in satsangam, Veda Parayana, learning everything, focused mind, pure mind. Atmadeva was very happy to see this Gokarna. And then discussed with this own son, he's thinking his own son, Dundukari, he got Vairagyam. Sometimes own family members gives Vairagyam. Huh? So that's what Guruji says. Very funny way. Own family members can give you Vairagyam, and own family members can give you the devotion too. So that is why that both of them are possible. So then he left home. Who? Atmadeva left home. Then now Gokarna also said, I have to do higher studies. I'm going to leave, visit all the Punya Kshetras and go to Kashi. Gokarna also left. Now only mother and son are there. And then now that boy Dundukari became even mischievous, even naughty, and hitting mother. Mother could not take it anymore. Mother also left her body. Now he is free. He can do whatever he wants. He brought all the women, prostitute, everything, indulging in all the wrong things, everything. Then these ladies, they planned one day, this guy is going to be very bad guy, and he's going to kill all of us. Even police, even we are alive, police will come and snatch us. So that's why we better kill this guy. They planned. Then they killed this Dundukari. And then left, took out all the money and left. So this is what happened, So then what, in this Dundukari, all alone in Preta form, he became ghost. So nobody did the Pitru Tarpanam, the final rites, nobody is there to do the final rites, nothing. So that's why he became like a ghost. At that time, Gokarna wanted to see everybody. He did not know anything. He came back from pilgrimage. And then saw this Dundukari, his own brother, in Preta form with this Taposhakti. And then this Dundukari repented. He became very, very sorry whatever he did. He said, please give me remove me from this Preta form. Do something, oh brother, you are very pious. You can do anything. Whatever you do will purify me. So then compassionate Gokarna was asking all Mahatmas in the city, what do we need to do? They all said, we don't know what to do. Remember, this is Bhagavata Mahatmyam. Then he prayed to Pratyaksha Daivam Surya Bhagavan. Tubhyam namo jagat sakshin bruhi me mukti hetukam. Oh Surya Bhagavan, please tell me what I need to do. What should I do for the mukti? This is for all of us. Everybody they ask, because Gokarna is a great compassionate Muni, Bhakta, great Mahatma. So then Surya Bhagavan replied, Srimad Bhagavatam Muktihi Sapthaham Vachanam Kuru. Srimad Bhagavatam is the solution, the giver of Mukti. And then do it in Saptaha format. See, that is why we are doing the Saptaham format. 7 days Bhagavatam, 8th day is for Mahatmyam. First, we have to do the Mahatmyam, Bhagavata Mahatmyam, then we enter into the story. That is why they keep 8 days. But Saptaham is done, basic main Saptaham, Krishna Katha is done in all this in 7 days. Morning and evening, there is a process, I will explain to you. That is also mentioned in the Bhagavatam. Nothing is mine. Everything is given in Bhagavatam. All the Mahatmas already told. Guru Parampara. And then everybody heard that, and they arranged for Bhagavata Saptaham. This is the Gokarna did Bhagavatam for his own brother. This he did in Ashadha Masam. So then this Preta Dundukari need a place to sit down. What he did is, he entered into bamboo stick. That bamboo stick has 7 kanupus, 7 parts, or 7 the lines. And then he entered through the hole. He stayed there. And with the utmost devotion, Gokarna did the Bhagavata sapthaham. And then final day, the Vishnu Dutas came and took the Dundukari to Svargalokam. They came, Vishnu Parshadas came and took Dundukari, this bad guy, to appeared there to take this Dundukari to Svargalokam. Then Gokarna asked them, "Oh, Vishnu Parshadas, why are you taking Dundukari alone? Everybody heard Bhagavatam. So many people have heard here. Why you are not taking all of them? Only this, my brother alone. Why are you doing this?" Then Vishnu Parshadas explained, this Dundukari staying in this bamboo shoot, listening very, very intense devotion with concentrated mind, ekanta bhakti, with vyavasayatmika buddhi, and with utmost devotion and ananya bhakti and shravana bhakti. He did shravana bhakti. We listened carefully with utmost shraddha, with devotion. That is why he was liberated. So the listening also they are explaining. Bhijyate hrudaya granthihi chijyante sarva samshayaha kshiyante chasya karmani saptaha shravanam krute shravane krute. When you listen Bhagavatam in 7 days, this is what happens. All the knot of the hearts get destroyed, and then you see Parabrahma Paramatma, then attain Mukti. So this is what Bhagavatam. Then what happens now? This Gokarna is telling, Asmin vai bharate varshe suribhir deva samsadi akatha shravinam pumsam nishpalam janma kirtitam. See, in this Bharata Varsham, in this right now in Kali Yugam, if we do not listen to Bhagavatam in Saptaha format, what happens if you do not listen to Bhagavatam? What happens? Your life will be wasted. That Manava Janma, human birth, came to us with a lot of Punya Karma. That life will be wasted if you do not listen to Bhagavatam. That is why everyone must listen to this Bhagavatam. I know so many people who heard this Bhagavatam in Saptaha format 50 times, 60 times, 100 times, so many times, even including my in-laws place. This year they are doing the 108th time. 100 years have passed. Somebody is arranging in Bhadrapada Masam, where Shukamaharshi taught Parikshit Maharaj that month. Bhadrapada Masam is coming. And that time they arrange in near Vijayawada, Kolluru, they do Bhagavata Saptaham. 100 years. Somebody has other. It is that parampara is continuing. Invite everybody, invite Vakta, the speaker, and arrange Bhagavata Saptaham in 7 days format. So that is why now we need to, our duty is to bug Karunaji to arrange a Bhagavata Saptaham every year. We have to bug her. That is what even Guruji says, whoever does something, we have to bug them to. All our devotees, bhaktas, all of us, we need to bug Karunaji. She is because of her, it is possible. Of course, all of you arranged and this is possible, this Bhagavata Saptaham. And then how to invite? That invitation is also is given. Everybody, like Guruji says, every time, whenever you do something, we need 3 M's. M&M Candy has only 2 M's, but Guruji has 3 M's. Manpower, management, and money. All of them are required. That is manpower, management, and money. 3 M's. And then the invitation. How to send the invitation? Sri Bhagavata Piyushapanaya Rasalam Pataha Bhavantascha Tadha Shighram Ayata Prema Tatparaha. Oh, Rasalam Pataha, enjoyer of this Bhagavatam, everybody, please come, fast, come, here Bhagavata Saptaham is happening. Bhagavata Piyusha Panaya, come and enjoy this Panam. Bhagavata Panam, every word is filled with Vishnu, letter is filled, not even word, letter. Everything is rasam, there is no wastage here. This the rasam, drink this Panam. Easily, drink means very easy. Even sick people, they give not solids, liquids. So that is why very easy to receive, very easy to listen. It is filled with Amrutam, nectar. Please come. That is how they send the invitation. And where it is done, in Punya Kshetras or temples or in their own houses, people arrange in their own houses. They don't bother about how many people are coming. They just arrange, people come. Whoever comes, they will listen. Remember, Punya Karma is requirement given in the beginning itself. And then Bhakta, speaker, one person will do the Bhagavata Parayana every day, some shlokas. Parayana, person will be there sitting. And then this starts on saptaha first day. Not this is the Mahatmya we are doing. And Bhakta speaker. And then Shuka Maharshi is doing the, here Gokarna did the speaker, Bhakta. And then that's how the Bhagavatam is done, Saptaha format. Oh, Rasikulara, Mahanubhavanara, please come. And then this Bhagavatam, Tat Shrunvan Prapatan Vicharanaparo Bhaktya Vinuche Naraha. Shrunvan, even to listen, Vinutayandu, Prapatan, to reading, Patinchutayandu, Vicharana means they are reflecting on this. Mananam Cheyutayandu. Whoever has bhakti, devotion, they will get liberation. That bhakti, jnana, vairagya, they will develop, and with that they will attain mukti. This is the Bhagavata Mahatmyam. So then first let me give you the summary of Mahatmyam, because we heard so much. In this Mahatmyam gives two stories are there. One is, I'm giving you in simple format. At least if you tell people, at least you should be able to say Gokarna and Narada Maharshi. Two stories are there. First, Narada arranged this. Narada Maharshi saw the Bhakti Mata, and then Bhakti Mata became very old. And when she came to Vrindavan, she became very young and powerful and strong. But still, this Jnanam, Vairagyam are still old. And then the solution Narada Maharshi found was doing the Bhagavata sapthaham. And then he invited Sanaka Sanandana Maharshis, and they did the Bhagavata sapthaham near Haridwar. And all the Rishis, Mahatmas, everybody gathered there. That is the first Bhagavata sapthaham done in near Haridwar in Bhulokam. And then second story here in Mahatmya is this Gokarna did for his own brother. That was done in Ashadha Masam, and then he heard with utmost devotion, utmost interest, Ekagra Buddhi, and he got liberation, and he went to Vaikuntha Dhamam. So these stories, and this all is saying by Suta Maharshi. He is the Purana, best Purana storyteller. Best Purana storyteller. Even in Varalakshmi Vratam we all did. So there also it comes. Shaunaka Maharshi asks the question, and Suta Maharshi explains what to do for Varalakshmi Vratam. That's how it starts. All the vratas, that's how it starts. Shaunaka Maharshi, okay, for us 10 to 12. Okay, good. So that then just checking the time, because yours is 11 to 1. Okay. And then so the Saunaka Maharshi asked the question, Suta Maharshi explains in detail. This is the Mahatmyam section. If we listen to this Mahatmyam, we develop bhakti, and Jnanam, Vairagyam comes through them. We develop Vivekam, and then Atmanatma Vivekam, what is real, what is unreal, through that Mukti. So this is the Mahatmyam. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, Krishna Katha. We will be able to, now we are ready to listen to that Bhagavan Sri Krishna Kathas. So with this, we are going to enter the Bhagavatam. First, before entering into Bhagavatam, what happens is we have Bhagavata Mangalacharanam. Bhagavata Mangalacharanam. Okay, that's what we need to start with. Bhagavata Mangalacharanam. Okay, let me see. We saw how to do the sapthaham also. Okay, Bhagavata Mangalacharanam. Om Sri Krishna Parabrahmane Namaha. Bhagavatam book, and then Sri Krishna Paramatma is right there. Now we are entering into the first canto, Mahatmya Visa. This is the Mangalacharanam Shlokam. Every day we are going to do this. And then there is no Rupam, no Bhagavat form is not there. Om Janmadhyasya Yatonvayaditarataschardheshva Vignaswarat Tene Brahma Hridaya Adikavaye Muhyanti Yatsurayah Tejo Vari Mridam Yadha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mrusha Dhamna Svena Sada Nirasta Kuhakam Satyam Param Dhimahi. This is Mangalacharana Shlokam. Dhimahi means meditating. Meditating on whom? Parabrahma Paramatma. Who is that Parabrahma Paramakshanam? He is the Satyam Param. Satyam, he is the truth. That is the Satyam, is his Sat, is his qualification, Swarupa Lakshanam. Param Satyam means Supreme Param, Supreme Satyam, Supreme Sat. That is what his Swarupa Lakshanam. Meditating on this, we need to know whom to meditate. And then he is the Abhijnaha and Swarat. Abhijnaha means Sarvajnaha, all knower. Because of his staying in our heart, we come to know everything. Because of his power only, we are able to know everything. Abhijnaha, knower of everything. That's Purana Shakti. Swarat means Swayam Prakasha Shakti, means that illuminator. And then Janmadhyasya Yatonvayadi Tarataha means he is the Srushti Sthiti Laya Karakalu. This is the Tatastha Lakshanam. He is the cause for all the Srushti Sthiti Laya. And then he taught, I'm going in the Abhijnaha Swarat, that is the Swarupa Lakshanam, all knower and then illuminator. Tene Brahma Hridaya Adikavaye. And then he gave the knowledge to Brahmaji, that is the creator. Creator, he gave all the knowledge, Vedas, all the, with his Sankalpa Matram Cheta, Hruda, with his Parabrahma Paramatma, gave all the knowledge to Brahmaji, the creator, with his own Sankalpam. So that then with Parabrahma knowledge, to know about Parabrahma knowledge, Muhyanti Yatsuraya, even Panditas get deluded. Because even telling people and hearing people has to be very careful. Muhyanti Yatsuraya, everybody get deluded. Because it's not easy to know about Parabrahma Paramatma. Then Tejo Vari Mridam Yadha Vinimayo Yatra Trisargo Mrusham. All this Jagat, Panchabhutatmaka Jagat, here three are mentioned. This even Chandogya Upanishad also mentioned three. They don't say this is called Upalakshanam. All five are mentioned. Tejas means fire, Vari means water, Jalam, and Murda means earth, matti, clay. But two are Vayu and Akasham, we cannot see anyway, so that's why they didn't mention. But Panchabhutatmaka Jagat is all appearing on Parabrahma Paramatma. It's only appearance. It is not real. Parabrahma Paramatma is the only one is real. That is, this is all true Vedantam. And then he is the movie. This It means rope. Sarpa means snake. Bhranti, all delusion. Abhasa, projection only. What is there? Only snake, rope is there. Like that, even mirage. Water is not there, but it appears as though there is water. Same here also. All these everything, Jagat is appearing on Brahma Paramatma. He is the substratum. He is the Adhishtanam. He is the only one is real. So then he is his own Dhamna Svena. He is his own Tejas. That is Swarupa Lakshanam. He is always Dhamna Svena. His own Swarupam he stays. Everything is appearing on him. His own Tejas. Sada Nirasta Kohakam. Always never falls for this Maya. Always free from Maya. Maya is in his control. Trigunatmakam Maya. Satvarajastagamo gunas included in that Maya. Maya is his control. Maya comes from him. Jivas like us, individual selves, we go for after Maya. Maya covers us. We do not see the actuality, the real. That is why we need Bhagavatam, to see the real reality, that Tattvam, that Parabrahma. But it is under Bhagavan's control. Daivi Hesha Gunamayi Mama Maya Durachaya. To cross this Maya is not easy. You have to take refuge, take Sharanam to me, Bhagavan alone. Nobody can take out this Maya. Bhagavan is Guru. Guru is Bhagavan. Then he is the only one who can take out this Maya. But he is free from Maya. Sada Nirasta Kohakam. That he is Satyam Param. He is Satchit Ananda Swarupudu. He is the Sat. He is the truth. He is the absolute truth. To that Parabrahma Paramatma, I am doing the meditation. Chanistunan. Even I am is not there. We need to do the meditation on that Parabrahma Paramatma. Let us chant the shloka again. You stay on mute and we all chant. Om Janmadhyasya yatonvayadi tarataschatheshva vignasvarat tene brahma hrudayadi kavaye muhyanti yat surayaha tejo vari mrudam yatha vinimayo yatra trisargo mrusha dhamna svena sada nirasta kuhakam satyam param dhimahi. So to that Parabrahma Paramatma, this is called Mangalacharanam. This is Bhagavata Mangalacharanam, Bhagavata Mantram. So then second one, we will take up the other one. Dharma projita kaitavotra paramo nirmatsaranam satam vedyam vastavamatra vastu shivadam tapatrayon moolanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krute kim va parairishvaraha Sadyo Hrudya Varujyate Trakrutibihi Susrushibhistakshanat. Now, what happens? Whatever this is, Susrushibhistakshanat. Whoever is Sushrusha means Shravana Matram Cheta, listening to this Bhagavatam, that Takshanat, immediate results, spontaneous results, right away, there is no gap. Even listening of this Bhagavatam, people attain mukti. That is the power of this Bhagavatam. Sushrushivis takshanat. Now let us see. Here this Anubandha Chatushtayam is mentioned. Means Anubandha Chatushtayam means four things they mention. Adhikari, the qualification. And then Sambandha, relationship. And then what is the subject matter is in this. And then what is the prayojanam. This is called Anubandha Chatushtayam. That is how Shastras explain, the explaining method in the shloka, and that is what is mentioned. What is the subject matter? Vishayam, dharmaha. Everybody, what they need to do, their dharma. That dharma is mentioned, explained. Supreme dharma is mentioned in this Bhagavatam. What need to be attained, what to do, what not to do, what to achieve for human birth, for humans. That is what is mentioned. That dharma is projita kaitavotra paramo. That is the supreme dharmam. That is gives us nishkapata bhakti, nishkama bhakti, remove mayatita bhakti, take out from maya. And then then what happens is that subject vishayam, then the qualification is mentioned now. What is the qualification required? Punyam, of course, is required. Nirmatsaranam satam. They should not have matsaryam, means jealousy. Even Bhagavad Gita, Sri Krishna says to Arjuna, you are anasuyave, you do not have asuya. That is why I am telling you this. Bhagavad Gita. First means dosha darshan, seeing the dosha darshanam, seeing defects in everybody. Everything, even Shastra, the speaker, listener, everybody, even everywhere they see defects. Dosha darshanam. They should not have that dosha darshanam. Other thing is, they should not have matsarya, means they cannot take the goodness in anybody, any people or any situations or any objects or anything. Any goodness they cannot withstand. Then they criticize. Good criticism is always good, but not the wrong thing is not good. They see defects in everything and everybody. That is called matsaryam. That is in common language we say asuya. They cannot withstand. People do not have that. Dosha darshanam has to be gone. Vejyam vastava matra vastu shivadam tapatrayonmulanam. Then if we listen to Bhagavatam, what happens? Paramatma anubhuti, experience of Paramatma will happen in our own heart. We see Parabrahma Paramatma in our own heart. That experience comes. That is, and Shivadam, giver of auspiciousness. Shivadam, giver of happiness, giver of auspiciousness. Tapatrayon Moolanam, that is the benefit. Prayojanam. We need prayojanam anyway. That is more very, that's why they say Phalasruti. That's why tapatrayon moolanam. We have three kind of tapas. Tapas comes out of papam, sins and sinful tendencies. That adi daivika, adi bhautika, adhyatmika. Adi daivika means all the tornadoes, tsunamis, earthquakes. They are not in our control. They are under control of divine. And then adi bhautika, with the surroundings. Adhyatma means within ourselves. Even though we are happy sitting in AC room, we get agitated. Somehow as though somebody is disturbing. Our own mind is disturbing us. Nobody else. That is called adhyatma. So they are all tapas. Three tapas. People suffer with three tapas. That is through sharira, manasa, vacha. Body tapas, afflictions through body. Mind tapas, sukha, dukkha, always complaining everything. And then vachika tapas, always cursing everybody, speaking negative words. They all create disturbance in us. That is what tapatrayon moolanam, three tapas get removed. That is the phalam prayojanam. Then who wrote this Bhagavatam? This came to us through Shuka Maharshi and Suta Maharshi. That we have seen. Pracharakarta is Suta Maharshi. But who wrote this? Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krute. Okay. Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krute. Mahamuni Vedavyasa Maharshi has written this Bhagavatam himself. Later on, that story comes. We will take up that story. Why he wrote it, what is the circumstances, we will take up that later. We are seeing the Mangalacharana Shloka. Mahamuni Vedavyasa Maharshi written this Bhagavatam. Kimva Parairishvaraha. This, once we have this Bhagavatam, what is the use of other Shastras? This Bhagavatam alone is sufficient to take us, gives the liberation, to give the auspiciousness, to give the shanti, peace of mind. Bhagavatam alone is enough. Kimva Parairishvaraha. All the other stotras, no need to, we don't need to work so hard, but still we need to listen to them. Why? Purification of mind. We need everything. We need all of them. Bhakti, Jnana, Vairagyam, all of them is required. So, but Mangalacharanam, this is called to develop the bhakti towards Bhagavatam. They say that if you listen to Shiva Puranam, they say that Shiva Puranam is the ultimate. Vishnu Puranam is the ultimate when you listen to Vishnu Puranam. Devi Bhagavatam, if you listen, Devi is the ultimate. When you hear Chandi Saptashatis, Devi Mata is the ultimate. That is the how they say. This is accepted in Shastras. And then what happens? Sadhyo Hrudya Varudhyatetra Krutibihi. And then Krutibihi means all the Punyatmas, Vaishnavas, Bhaktas, whoever did Punya Karma. For them, that Bhagavan Jyotakamavtaru means they can experience Bhagavan right away. But how to listen to Bhagavatam? Sushrushribhis takshanat, with devotion, as Shravana Matram Cheta, they get liberated. That is why first Shravanam, this is Shravana Sadhana. This whole Bhagavata Yajna, Saptaha Yajna is Shravana Sadhana. Listening, Sushrushribhis takshanat. Punyatmani, they will get liberated right away, immediately, spontaneously. This is the Adhikari we saw, this Mangalacharanam. Then how the Bhagavatam is explained in third Mangalacharanam. Shloka, this one. Nigama kalpataror galitam phalam shukamukha damrutadrava samyutam pibata bhagavatam rasamalayam puraho rasika bhuvi bhavukaha. Hey rasikaha, Bhagavata piyusha rasalampataha. Whoever is interested in listening to Bhagavatam, those people, rasikaha bhuvi bhavukaha, please come and listen. And what is this Bhagavatam? Is Nigama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam. Now they are giving a metaphor. All Vedas are like a tree. All Shastras are like a tree. On the tree, there is a fruit, phalam. That fruit fell on the ground. Means that all Shastras are like a tree, Kalpa Vruksham, that Kalpataror, they all Shastra are like a Kalpataru, Kalpa Vruksham. On the tree, one fruit is there. That fruit is nothing but Bhagavatam. Shastra is Bhagavatam. So that on the ground. How came to us? Because Kalpatara stays in heaven. In that Kalpa Vruksham, one fruit is Bhagavatam. That fruit came to us. How? Shuka Mukha Damrutadrava Samyutam. Shuka Mukhat. See, one Shuka means two meanings are there. One is Shuka means Shuka Maharshi. Another meaning is Shuka means the parrot, Chiluka. Usually our people say that fruit, if Chiluka bites that fruit, it will be more sweeter. Already fruit, ripened fruit is sweet. That's what our people say. Here, this fruit, who bit this fruit, Bhagavatam is Shuka Maharshi. Means this is kind of all see. Okay. All the Kalpita mind will go away. Means projecting mind. This is, she said this, that they said that, they appeared like that, they behaved like this. All this is projection. That may not be truth in it. So that will be gone. Mind we need to grasp everything, to grasp this knowledge, to experience this devotion. Mind is required, but projecting mind will be gone. Until then, we need to listen Bhagavatam. How? Muhuraho, again and again, keep on listening, keep on listening. again and again. Now Karunaji duty. Muhuraho, Rasika, Bhuvibhavukaha, all these enjoyers, lovers of Bhagavatam. Everybody, please enjoy and listen to this Bhagavatam again and again, and enjoy and revel in Bhagavata Katha, Bhagavat Katha, Bhagavan, Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna Bhagavan is the Swayam, Bhagavan Swayam. So that is what Nigama Kalpataror Galitam Phalam Shukamukad Amrutadrava Samyutam Pibata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Muhuraho Rasika Bhuvibhavukaha. So this is the Mangalacharana shlokas. This we will do every day. And now this came to from Vishnu Bhagavan to Brahmaji to Narada Maharshi. Narada Maharshi has heard 2 times from Brahmaji and Sanakadi Munis. And then Vyasa Bhagavan to Shuka Maharshi. Shuka Maharshi is told to Parikshit Maharaj, and through Shuka Maharshi, Suta Maharshi heard. And then now, actual Bhagavata Sapthaham background, we are seeing the present now. We are coming now. What happens is, everybody gathered in Naimisharanyam. Naimishe animisha kshetre rushaya shaunakadaya satram swargaya lokaya sahasra samamasata. In Naimisharanyam, Naimisharanyam, animisha kshetre means abode of Vishnu Bhagavan. Naimisharanyam is abode of Vishnu Bhagavan. That Naimisharanyam, all the Rushaya, Munis, Shaunakadi Maharshi, lakhs and lakhs of Munis gathered there and doing the Satra Yagam, doing all satsangs, Puranam, everything, all satsangs on Shastras for 1,000 years. 1,000 years they are doing the Satra Yagam, all Munis, everybody gathered. Shaunakadaya means Shaunaka Maharshi, great listener. Bhagavatha Katha Rasalampataya, that Shaunaka, Adi means etc. All of them gathered there. And then they are doing the Satra Yagam. And then they are, Shaunaka Maharshi is asking some questions. Mainly people say 6 questions are asked by Shaunaka Maharshi to Suta Maharshi. That is how even when you open the book, this is how it says in the book also. Then first he did the pranams to Suta Maharshi. Suta Maharshi is seated very well there, and he is also great Mahatma. He did lot of tapas. He knows all Puranas, all Shastras. His embodiment of encyclopedia of knowledge, embodiment of knowledge. That's how we have seen before Suta Maharshi. And to that Saunaka Maharshi asking, see, all the Munis, same questions. What is that same goal? What is that upliftment of humanity? How can we get better and better? What is the solution? How do we attain? Sadhanas, please give. That's what their goal is. Now his first question. Pumsam ekam tata shreyaha. Oh, Suta Maharshi, please tell us in detail all this humanity, mankind. What is the one shreya? And what is the best way, what they need to do? Even Arjuna asked Shreyas, what is, please tell me what is the Shreyas for me. See, in scriptures, they say 2 paths, Shreyas and Preyas. Preyas gives immediate results. People are happy, satisfied, and go after one after the other. Preyas, that is called Preyas. Shreyas means long-term goals, gives happiness long-term. They don't want it. Anything long-term, people don't want it. Short-term goals, Preyas. But Shaunaka is not interested in the Preyas. He wants long-term goal. What gives the Shashvata, not temporary goals. Permanent he wants. So that is why Shreyaha, that is the first question. Yat sararasam samudgruhya bhutanam bhadraya. What is the essence of all Shastras? Please tell me. For everybody, Bhadraya means for their auspiciousness, for their Mangalam. What gives the auspiciousness, goodness to everybody, all humanity? Please tell us. essence of all Shastras. And then Krishna Paramatma gives the Krishna Paramatma's Janma Karma, his birth, and whatever he did, all of them, actions, whatever he did, everything, please tell us. He's asking Krishna Paramatma's, because he's Satvatam Patihi. He is the Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. He is the Bhagavan himself. Sri Krishna Paramatma's Janma Karma, please tell us in detail. And then Sri Krishna Paramatma's Leela and Avataram, please tell us in detail. Leela, whatever he did, whatever manifestations, Avataram, he took, all of them we want in detail, because Hrut Karna Rasayanaha, we want our ears has to listen to these stotras, these kathas, and then it has to enter into our Hrut, means Hrudayam. Then our minds get purified. We can experience Sri Krishna Paramatma. So that is why we want in detail. And then after Sri Krishna Paramatma left this body, what happened to Dharma? As long as Sri Krishna Paramatma is in earthly field, all the good qualities, 36 qualities are mentioned. All this comes in elaboration. All of them explained in Bhagavatam, 18,000 shlokas. All those good qualities were taking the Sharanam, Ashrayam in Bhagavan. But now Bhagavan left his body. What did this? Where did the Dharma went? Dharmaha kam Sharanagataha. And then what is then later on Suta Maharshi tell Dharma took the refuge in Bhagavatam, this Bhagavatam book. Bhagavatam is not a book. Bhagavatam, Sri Krishna is there, Dharma is there, all those good qualities are in Bhagavatam. It's not a small ordinary book, extraordinary book, and takes us to liberation. That is what these questions, but I'm just giving you the answer to a little bit in short way, because people like short anyway, short and sweet. So these questions were asked by Shaunaka Maharshi to Suta Maharshi. And now what happened is Shaunaka Maharshi, again, now this is the Pradhana for Suta Maharshi, Pradhana. He is doing the prayer to his Guru, Shuka Maharshi, and then starts. This is the Prathama Skandham starts. Remember 12 cantos, Prathama Skandha, we are entered into first canto. This is now Suta Maharshi is doing the Pradhana to his Guru and Bhagavan. That's what we will take up now. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm getting a little bit confused. I have to get used to this time. 11 to 1, I have to tell myself to my time. 11 to 1 your time, 10 to 12 my time. Okay. First, as a Pradhana. Yam pravrajantam anupetam apeta krutyam dvaipayano viraha katara ajuhava putreti tanmayataya taravobhineduhu tam sarvabhuta hrudayam munimanatosmi. This we have taken up earlier, but repetition will help. It will go into our heart seriously second time. So this he's doing the Suta Maharshi is doing the Pradhana to his Guru. That Guru is, how is he? Tam to that Guru, Shuka Maharshi, Sarva Bhuta Hrudayam Munimanatosmi. He is indweller of everybody, because he is Atmajnani, Brahmajnani, knower of Brahman. And he is the self of all, everybody is in him, and he is the self of all. And he is a Muni, and for Muni, everybody. He is the great Muni. To that Muni, I am doing the Namaskaram. He is, that Muni is walking and then alone. Here, that alone means they are giving two meanings. Let me give other meaning also shortly, because he did not have the Upanayana Samskara. Samskara means, what do you mean by Samskara? Means purification process. That is why after the human man or woman, the Jiva is born, they go through 16 samskaras. From birth to death, 16 samskaras are done. Why? Because we are impure. That's why all samskaras have to be done. So many Mundan Sharman, Namakarana Sharman and Aksharabhyasam and Mundan Sharmani, like Vivaham is also Sharman, ceremony in that 16 and the purification process and thread ceremony and all that. So, but they did not do thread ceremony because he himself self-realized person. There is no purification required for him, to whom Shuka Maharshi. So that is why two meanings are, he is going walking alone. There is no purification process required for him because he is self-realized person, Atma Jnani, Atma Ramaha, Atma Ratihi. And then his father is Vyasa Maharshi. He's got disturbed when son is leaving. His father got disturbed. He's saying, "Hey Putra, hey Putra," and then listening to this, all the trees are also resounded because he's self of all. That self is there in trees also, as though responding to his father. Even trees also replied. That is the greatness of this Shuka Maharshi, self of all, and he is in everybody, Shuka Maharshi. And he is the Brahmajnani, Atma Jnani, Atma Ratha, Atma Ratihi, and Atma Ramaha. He enjoys with his own company within himself. To that Shuka Maharshi, salutations. And now, what does this Vyasa Maharshi, and then this Muni again, he's doing, Suta Maharshi is doing pranams. Yasvanubhava Makhila Shruti Saramekam Adhyatma Deepa Mati Titirshatam Tamondham Samsarinam Karunayaha Purana Guhyam Tam Vyasasunamupayami Gurum Muninam. To that Vyasa Maharshi's son, Vyasa Sunu means son of Vyasa Maharshi, that Sharanam taking, surrendering to him. And then Guru Munina, he is the Guru for all the Munis, all the Mahatmas, he is the Guru. To that Shuka Maharshi, I am taking, surrendering to him, doing the pranams. And then now he is praising the Bhagavatam. Yasvanubhava Makhilam Srutisāsaramekam. Bhagavatam, what does it do? Swarupa Jnanam, it gives the Paramatma Jnanam, means experience Paramatma in our own heart. Shrutisaram Ekam, essence of all Shastras. What? Bhagavatam. Adhyatma Deepam Atititirshatam Tamondham. Tamas means darkness, ignorance, ajnanam. That is compared with darkness. Whenever we are in the dark, what do we need? We need light. What is this light? This Bhagavatam is none other than that light. That is also Adhyatma Deepam, means giver of self-knowledge. It's not an ordinary light, extraordinary light, giver of self-knowledge, that kind of light. Whoever is filled with ajnanam, no, we are still in first canto. Please, nobody pause. First canto is a lot of the people get confused. First canto has 19 adhyayas. 12 cantos are in, I'm checking the chat box, sorry. First Bhagavatam has 12 cantos, 12 skandhas, main 12 cantos, 12 skandhas. In each skandha, some chapters are there. In first chapter, we are in first canto, and adhyayam, second adhyayam, then if you post it like that, that's fine. Second adhyayam, okay? First canto, second adhyayam, 1.2. That's, and shloka also, that's how you have to do. Sadhana. No need to worry about all these too. Otherwise, our attention goes there. Who is posting chat box? Who is posting what? If you want to do, you can do alone. You can follow. Take up the book. Our attention gets distracted. Guruji always says, focus on your Shravanam. This is Shravana sadhana alone. So that's why you can refer, no problem, and enjoy the shlokas. So that's why do not post here. Attention, everybody else attention goes there. So that's why yes, now yes, this one is Shrutisaram Adhyatma Deepam. Whoever is in dark, what happens? They will need light. This Bhagavatam is light. And then Samsarinam Karuna. Samsara means a birth and death cycle. They are always worried about it. They are always thinking about whatever happens, worldly matters. They are interested in worldly matters. Whoever goes birth and death cycle, that is called samsaram, not wife and husband and children. That is fine actually. Grihastha is very much required in this Kali Yuga. Then only they will get develop vairagya. Samsara means usually people think wife to husband, husband to wife, and children, all that. No, no, no. Samsara means worldly thoughts. Whoever is immersed in Vishaya Sakti, always in worldly things, what is happening in the world, who is doing what, interested in that. Vishaya Lampataha, Vishaya Sakti. And then whoever goes to birth and death cycle, that is samsaram. To those people, Karuna Yaha, with out of compassion, Shuka Maharshi gave this Bhagavatam, and this Bhagavatam written by Veda Vyasa Maharshi. And this is also Purana Guhyam. This is secret of all Puranas. Secret of secret. Even Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam, Bhagavan says in 9th chapter, Bhagavad Gita. Raja Vidya, Raja Guhyam, secret of a kingly secret. Raja Vidya, knowledge is king, secret is also kingly secret. Then people get interested. Purana Guhyam, essence of all Puranas, and this is the secret. That is why we need Guru to explain all this. Shuka Maharshi explained all this in detail to Parikshit Maharaj. And Vedavyasa Maharshi has written this Bhagavata Puranam. Now, this one is Yasmanubhava Makhila Shrutisaramekam Adhyatma Deepa Matitirshatam Tamondham Samsarinam Karunayaha Purana Gushyam Tam Vyasasунamupayami Gurum Muninam. So, to that Shuka Maharshi, we need to pranam, do the pranam. And then, now, what happens is, we already entered into first canto, and now this Suta Maharshi is explaining in detail. What happens is, he says, in Kali Yugam, bhakti is required. Bhakti Visishtata and Dharma Charanam, all of them are required. And even Sampadas are required, how to earn the Sampadas, all the wealth, and how to distribute the Sampada, what do we need to do. All this is explained in this canto. So many things are coming, we are taking up one by one. And then first what happens is, Suta Maharshi did the pranams, and Suta Maharshi was very pleased with all the questions, and then giving the in detail. Okay. Okay, now he is saying, Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha Janayatyashu Vairagyam Jnanam Chayadahaitukam. Vasudeve Bhagavati. This Vasudeva word comes so many times in Bhagavatam. You can do that. Whoever has the book, they can do the Bhagavatam. See how many times Bhagavatam, Vasudeva comes. Vasudeva means Vasudeva Putra Vasudeva. And Vasudeva means who is in and through this whole universe, pervaded by Vasudeva. Everything is pervaded by he is everywhere, and everything is Vasudeva. Everywhere he is there. That is Vasudeva. All pervading. That is Vasudeva. Vasudeve Bhagavati Bhakti Yoga Prayojitaha Janayatyashu Vairagyam Jnanam cha Yadahaitukam. Yadahaitukam. See, what happens is Vasudeva Kathas, that is the greatest of the greatest. That gives Bhakti Jnana Vairagyam. All these Sri Krishna Kathas, Sri Krishna Vasudeva Kathas, that's what the first. So, first Paradharmam he asked. Savai Pumsam Paradharmo Yato Bhakti. Sorry, first I have to tell you this shloka. Savai Pumsam Parodharmo Yayatma Samprasidati. To guest best of best, he asked, Saunaka asked, for Pumsam, for mankind, what happens? Paradharma, supreme dharma is develop the bhakti towards Adhokshaja, means towards Narayana, towards Vishnu Bhagavan, towards Krishna Bhagavan, develop the bhakti. That bhakti should be ahaituki apratihata, means without any cause, unconditional love, unconditioned, no cause, nothing, and without any distractions, ahaituki apratihata. That bhakti that should be developed. First one, Vasudeve Bhagavati. Once you develop that bhakti, what happens is bhakti jnana vairagyam will come. Ratihi comes. Rati means that love for Krishna Katha will come. And then dharmasvanushtitam pumsam vishvaksena kathasuyaha notpadayajyati ratam shrama hi kevalam. Let us say, okay, I am listening to Bhagavatam. Example, I am not developing any devotion or love for Bhagavan. Then what happens? That is only shrama hi kevalam. That is only gives you klesham. Why do I have to listen? What is this? All this. Shrama hi kevalam. But that's why we need to develop the rati towards enjoyment, towards Krishna Katha. And for that, we need to do dharmam. Dharmasya pavargasya nardho ardhayopakalpate nardhasya dharmaikantasya kamo labhaya smitaha smritihi. Okay, now when we do the dharma means karma should combine with dharma. Everything has to combine with the dharma, righteousness. That dharma takes us to liberation. And then ardha also we have to acquire with dharma, means within our own limits, not taking the bribe and asatyam, all that. Adharma sampadana is not good. Wealth should be acquired to dharma sampadana is required. Giving that, what should be done? Sadhanas also giving. What is the best thing? Krishna bhakti is the best thing people have to achieve. That is the goal. For that bhakti, what needs to be done? Sadhanas are giving by Suta Maharshi to all of us. And then that ardham should be spent, that wealth should be spent with dharma, means given for selfless causes, like all the hospitals, charitable charity has to be done. We need to enjoy. Nobody says we should not enjoy. Always our own limits. For all the life has to go on. How to live lifestyle, they are explaining. We have to, we need house, we need some comforts, we need car, especially in America, you need everything, all these food we need, clothes we need to cover all that, whatever is requirement, all things we need it. And we need to enjoy also. Visit Punya Kshetras is a lot of money too. That has to be done. And then all the up to that you earn, and surplus money, extra money, earn always, and then distribute to punya karyas. Prayojanam, artha prayojanam, wealth prayojanam is explained, our lifestyle. Through dharma, you acquire and distribute. Don't say for 7 generations. Maybe 1 generation is okay in Kali Yuga, not for 7 generations. So that's why distribute to all the good things. And kamasya nendriya pritir labho jivetama yavata jivasya tattva jignasanartho yascheha karma bihi. E kamam should turn towards tattva jignasa, desires. You see, once we have human birth, we will have desires. Our children has to do well, we have to do well, our husband and wife, everybody, family has to do well, our surroundings should be well. Desires, having desires is nothing wrong. And we have to have dharma yuta desires, right desires. That's where Bhagavan stays. Not to kill somebody or steal or destroy somebody else's house or all that adharma. That those desires should not have. All these desires should culminate to tattva jignasa. Means know about all the shastras, to know about Krishna, Sri Krishna Paramatma, to know about Bhagavatam. Means all karmas, all actions, all the listening, everything goes towards Parabrahma, Paramatma and good causes. For that, he gave some sadhanas. First, visit Punya Tirthas, and then there you get satsangams. Punya Tirthas, they usually Mahatmas visit the Punya Kshetra. There you get the company of Mahatmas. Then we visit Punya, you develop Shraddha, and mind gets purified. And bhaktir bhavati naishtiki. Bhakti also comes automatically. Nishchayatmika bhakti, unwavering bhakti. That unwavering mind goes towards bhakti, unwavering devotion. Nishchayatmika bhakti buddhi develops. Shraddha develops. And Vasudevani Katha Rati, Bhagavan Sri Krishna Katha, Bhagavat Katha, love for Katha, love for Bhagavan Murti, love for Puja, love for Shravanam, love for all this satsangam, to arrange, to invite, to listen, all this love towards good things. That's what happens. This is the process is given. Now, Vasudeva Para Veda, Vasudeva Paramakaha, Vasudeva Parayoga, Vasudeva Parakriya, Vasudeva Param Jnanam, Vasudeva Param Tapaha, Vasudeva Parodharmo, Vasudeva Paragatihi, Vasudeva what all these three yoga, Vasudeva should be our yajna, Vasudeva should be our knowledge, Veda Chenam for Vasudeva, Vasudeva for all actions, Vasudeva for knowledge, for Vasudeva for all the knowledge, Vasudeva for Vasudeva for all this tapa, Vasudeva for Vasudeva all this dharmam, for Vasudeva all this should be our ultimate goal. All whatever I do, everything is for Vasudeva. Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam, to that Vasudeva, everything has to be done. Knowledge, acquire everything, all actions, everything, and Vasudeva should be our ultimate goal. So that is why here all this is explained in by Suta Maharshi to Shaunakadi Maharshi. Whoever gathered, they are all listening, all Mahatmas gathered in Naimisharanyam, Animisha Kshetre, that is the abode of Vishnu Bhagavan. And they are all listening to Krishna Katha, all this Katha, Bhagavata Katha from Suta Mahamuni. He is expert in telling the Bhagavatam. And that also he learnt from Shuka Yogendra. Shuka Yogendra tells Bhagavatam Parikshit, that comes end of this canto. And right now only Suta Maharshi is saying. So now Suta Maharshi asked for the Leelas. In Bhagavatam, here it says 21 avataras are mentioned. Usually we are familiar with 10 avataras, Dashavataras. But Bhagavatam says 21 avataras. Later it says 25 avataras, but that is okay. You know why? There is no confusion here, because Bhagavan has so many avatars, unlimited avatars. So let us see what these avatars, then I will give you quick summary. Let us, avatars, Sanakadi Maharshis, Yajnavaraha Swami, Narada, Naranarayana, Kapila, Dattatreya, Yajna, Rishabhadevudu, Pruthu, Matsya, Kurma, Dhanvantari, Mohini Avataram, Nrusimha, Vamana, Parashurama, Vyasavataram, Sri Rama, Krishna, Balarama, Kalki, all these avatars, so many avatars mentioned. All these, Bhagavan himself took these avatars. What happens is unmanifest became manifest. So that way we can do the puja, worship, and do the all-pervading God took the form. That is called avataranam. Unmanifest took the manifest. Abhyaktam became vyaktam for our purpose. Sadhana, sadhukana, for seekers like us, hitardhaya. Formless took the form. So that is why avatarana purpose. Guruji says very nicely. So now, idam Bhagavatam nama Brahma Samhitam. So this Bhagavatam is Veda Samanam, exactly like Veda itself. Vedam. Bhagavatam is Vedam. That Vedam we are going to see in the evening. Who wrote it and all that will explain. We are still in first canto. We are going to see in the evening. And then let me give you in quick summary. First, today we have done Bhagavata Mahatmyam through two stories. Narada Maharshi, a story. Sanakadi Maharshi explained Bhagavatam to everybody. And then Bhakti, Jnana, Vairagyam became very, very strong and powerful to listening to Bhagavatam. And then Gokarnopakhyanam, that is the Mahatmyam. And then we entered into first canto. We did the Mangalacharanam. And then Shaunaka Maharshi asked Suta Maharshi some questions, mainly 6 questions are asked. And then Suta Maharshi is giving in detail of those answers to those 6 questions. So that one we are seeing what is the best of the best for the humanity, what kind of dharma should be followed, what is should be our goal, how should be the karmas has to be done, how should the wealth should be acquired, what should be, how should to distribute wealth. All these described in detail by Suta Maharshi to all these munis. And then everything should be, goal should be Vasudeva. All of them. We should not leave anything, especially in Grihasthashramam. Everything has to be done. All the actions, all the Jnanam, Tapas, Yoga, everything, they all have to, goal is Vasudeva. This of all Visham. This is the Puranas that we Bhagavatam in sapthaham format gives us the liberation. First gives us the step by step. First gives us the bhakti, vairagyam, and jnanam. Through bhakti, jnana, vairagyam, viveka comes. What is real and what is unreal. Through that viveka, liberation, mukti comes. This is the process. And then tonight evening we will see Veda Vyasa story, and then Narada Maharshi, his story, and a lot of things are going to come up, and all of them will take up in the evening. So with this, I'm going to conclude, because if we start, we may not be able to finish it. That's why I let us wait in the evening. So now let us conclude. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Harihi Om.